video is presented by the Game Changers program. A massive thank you to EA Sports FIFA for sending me to the FIFA 19 capture event in Berlin, where they paid for my travel, accommodation and food and allowed me to capture early FIFA 19 content. What's up guys, Tobias here and welcome back to another FIFA 19 video. Welcome to my first FIFA 19 career mode video of the year. As you guys can tell by the title, today we are going to be signing Cristiano Ronaldo and Lionel Messi to the same club in FIFA 19 to see A, if it's possible, and B, how much it would actually cost. So for this career mode, then you can see I've jumped straight into a Manchester United career mode simply because there are 4 teams in FIFA 19's career mode with the biggest budget. That is Manchester United, Manchester City, Barcelona and Real Madrid. Now, Cristiano Ronaldo has already played for Real Madrid and I don't think he would go back. Lionel Messi is currently at Barcelona, so that's why I wanted to avoid those 2 teams. And as a Manchester United fan, I thought it would be absolutely amazing to see Cristiano Ronaldo back at Manchester United. So for this video, we have gone with Man United. Now, as you can see here, I am currently simulating a whole season as the first thing I do in this video, simply because Cristiano Ronaldo has already left Real Madrid last season and transferred to his new mission or new little challenge over in the Serie A and joined Juventus. Now, simply because of the fact that he's just joined Juventus this summer, if you tried to sign him straight away in career mode, you would get a message popping up on your screen saying he has recently transferred to Juventus and he would not leave. So for that reason, you do need to simulate the first season so that you can sign him and he leaves Juventus. So you can see here a lot of players were expiring their contracts. You had to renew them at Manchester United. I did want to put him into a squad that is similar to the squad that Manchester United have this season. So I did just actually delegated the chore or the job of renewing all those Manchester United players' contracts and got them done. So we are in a brand new season. We are 12 months in the future, and the first thing we have to do is go over to the transfers, go over to the search players, and we have to search for Cristiano Ronaldo. We'll send him over to the transfer hub, and once we've done that for Cristiano Ronaldo, we'll do that for Lionel Messi. So you can see here, Cristiano Ronaldo is valued at just under £60 million, and then we do go ahead and search Lionel Messi. There he is, centre forward, 32 years old, and he is valued at £88 million with a wage of £500,000 every single week. That is a wage that I could only dream of. So once we've thrown Cristiano Ronaldo and Messi into the transfer hub, we go over to them, and the first thing we do is we try and sign Cristiano Ronaldo. No particular reason as for why we signed Cristiano Ronaldo over Lionel Messi. It is just how things go. So good to see you. We've been looking forward to this meeting. Let's get started. You can see we are in the manager's office with all the Manchester United players' shirts on the wall. First off, let's decide what type of deal we want to pursue for £58.5 million valued Cristiano Ronaldo, the 92 rated striker who is now 34 years old, because we've obviously simulated a whole season, a whole year. He is now 34 years old and he's still valued at just under 60 million. So first of all then, I do propose a transfer fee of 70 million. I actually did this a few times, guys, at the FIFA 19 capture event, and a lot of the time I actually proposed like 65 million, and a lot of the time the manager walked out straight away. So I actually had to go over budget a little, well, over valuation a little bit, and we did go for 70 million as our initial valuation and our initial bid. However, I get countered by Juventus's rep and he comes back at 110 million for Cristiano Ronaldo. Now, he's 34 years old. There is no way. I had the money. You can see my transfer budget at the top left of the screen. There was no way I was going with their 110 million asking price. So I knocked off 9 million and I thought go with a whole rounded 100 million pounds for Cristiano Ronaldo. So let's compromise. We're willing to give you 100 million for Ronaldo. Do we have a deal? So I thought that was fair. They have absolutely got a lot more than what he's valued at. He has, however, just signed a new contract at Juventus, which does mean you will have to pay over the price for him to get him out of that contract, as he's only been at Juventus for the 12 months. However, we do get a deal accepted for bang on £100 million for Cristiano Ronaldo to leave Juventus. So that does mean that Ronaldo now comes into the office with his agent. It's good to see you. Thanks both of you for coming. Have a seat, please. The first thing we want to discuss is my client's role at the club in terms of playing time. Obviously, it's Cristiano Ronaldo. We're going to be playing him every single game. I don't actually know how injuries would work on FIFA 19. If the older the player gets, they're more prone to injuries. Something interesting I would like to test out when the game does get released. So we do say that he has a crucial role at the club. He's going to be starting every single game. Absolutely no problems at all. So I agree, there's a lot of competition in the places for the squad. However, we can guarantee Cristiano Ronaldo the playtime. Before we move on, let's agree the length of the contract. He wants to sign a 3-year deal, coming from Ronaldo's agent there. That's absolutely fine. I don't even counter that. As you can see, we just go straight into it and accept. Sure, that works for all of us. We're happy to offer Ronaldo a 3-year contract. So we need to take a 3-year contract into consideration when we are going on here to offer Ronaldo a contract. He is currently on £320,000 every single week. That is his current wage he is receiving at Juventus. And of course, as I previously said a few minutes ago, he has just signed that contract at Juventus and he's only 1 year into it. So do we want to include a release clause into the contract? Whenever I played career mode, I've never ever done this. The only thing with release clauses is if you set a release clause, other clubs can literally come in and snatch the player up like that, and you can't really do much about it. So let's move on to let's talk about salary expectations. He expects at least 310. So interestingly enough, he's actually taking a £10,000 cut. So obviously it's an initial offer. I don't want to accept that. I try and lowball Ronaldo here. We take off another 10,000 from the wage, and we try and drop down that signing bonus to 2.5 million. We have to also forget, after 10 goals, Cristiano Ronaldo does get a bonus of 4.6 million. I see. We don't want this deal to stall. How about 300,000? So he'd take a £20,000 cut from Juventus and a signing fee of 2.5 million. Now, they actually wanted quite a lot more than 2.5 million. They wanted £500,000 extra almost. I'm sorry, if you want to go ahead with this deal, they want the original proposed £310,000 per week. So that's only £10,000 more than what I actually tried to counter it with. So I thought, why not? I don't want him to walk out on this deal. He's already taken a down payment from his Juventus contract. I accept that. I tried to go in with a counter offer. They didn't accept it. They held their price. And with the money that Manchester United do have on this year's career mode in FIFA 19, I went straight ahead and accepted that. No messing around. I wanted to get Cristiano Ronaldo back at Manchester United after all these years, and we secured that deal. So we went straight over to our budget allocation slider after this, simply because I needed a bit more of a wage budget for Lionel Messi. So I bumped up. We actually spent all of our budget, wage budget that is, on Cristiano Ronaldo. So I went over and I allocated £450,000 as a new wage budget, I beg your pardon, for any new signings. So next up then, we are tackling Lionel Messi. Is it possible to get Cristiano Ronaldo and Lionel Messi both playing Manchester United shirts? And the one really cool thing I spotted, guys, whilst recording this, look in the background, you can already see a Pogba, not a Pogba, you can see a Pogba, which is what I just saw. You can actually also see a Ronaldo Manchester United shirt on the wall already, even though we have just signed him. I thought that was absolutely awesome when I spotted that in the background. Let me know down in the comments if you spotted that Ronaldo shirt on the wall as well. So Lionel Messi then, he is currently valued at 88 million. He is 2 years younger than Cristiano Ronaldo, so he's going to be a little bit more. I don't want to go with the valuation of Lionel Messi because it's more than likely they'll just walk out. So I went 12 million extra, and I did offer the exact same sum as I did for Cristiano Ronaldo. Bang on 100 million. So I say we want to sign Messi, but we are only willing to give 100 million. Barcelona's rep comes back at me with a big 143 million. 143 million, that's almost 50 million more than his actual valuation, which is absolutely crazy. So here I'm not paying. They always try and take the mick with their initial counter. So I knock off, how much do I knock off there? I knock off actually quite a fair amount. I think that's 18 million, I think that was, from what they offered. So I go back with 125, which is 25 million more than what I originally offered from 100 million, but they did want up towards 150 million. So I thought, meeting the halfway mark, that's fair. And he says, sorry, my price for Messi is set. get. So even though he's given me 143 million figure, I've tried to negotiate and he is not having it at all. He's saying, I'm sorry, but our price for Messi is set. Now, I really want to get Messi and Ronaldo both at Manchester United, so to stop him from walking out, I do just accept that 143.1 million price tag for the 32-year-olds. Now that is the sale price accepted by Barcelona, it is now time to try and get that contract in. So again, you might see in the background here, let's see if we can see him, Lionel Messi walking in to the manager's office. Nice to see you. Let's get started, shall we? Look out for that Cristiano Ronaldo shirt on the wall. I thought a good place would be to start. There it is, number 13, Cristiano Ronaldo. It's not the iconic number 7, but it's good to see Ronaldo's shirt on the wall already. Good place to start is his role at the club, just like we had for Cristiano Ronaldo. I mean, it's Messi, of course. We're going to be giving him that crucial squad role. He's going to be starting every single game alongside Cristiano Ronaldo. The pair of them absolutely beastly. You can see that the current wage he's on at Barcelona is $500,000, which is absolutely madness. So the agent says, great, that's what we're hoping for. My client is happy with the role you are offering him. That is absolutely awesome. So first things first, I need to take note of his current wage at Barca is $500,000 a week. Next thing we have done is his squad role, which has been absolutely nailed. And then now we actually need to get into the length of the contract. So I actually believe I actually meant to go for 3 million here, but I believe, like, without me noticing, it actually slipped to 4 million. I actually tried to aim the analog stick to the top right and to get the three-year contract, but actually switched to 4-year. I actually didn't notice that whilst recording that, so very sensitive when selecting the contract length, guys. So if you do play career mode, keep an eye out for that and don't accidentally select the wrong term of the contract. So the agent comes back to me and does say that he wants a 2-year deal, which isn't actually too long. That's only 24 months, 2 seasons. I'd have to try and get him onto a new contract whilst he was in that 24-month contract. So I do just go ahead and accept that 2-year contract, as that is what Messi and his agent are saying. Next up then, we do have the release clause. Obviously, just as Ronaldo, we don't want that at all. So now that we've agreed on that, let's get straight to it and talk to money. So I already need to take note of how much wage budget I have. I only have 450,000, which is what I allocated myself. However, his current wage at Barcelona is £50,000 more than that, which I actually didn't realise that was the wage of Lionel Messi. So the maximum pretty much I can offer him is 450,000 a week, which is significantly less than what he's currently on for Barcelona. So to make up for the signing bonus, which they did want, and also as you saw with Cristiano Ronaldo, when he scored 10 goals for us in the season, he did have to get a massive bonus of a couple million. So because we've taken a cut on 50,000 less a week, I decided to give Lionel Messi a 10 million signing bonus for 2 reasons. We're saving ourselves 1.5 million in the contract term, which is 2 years, because we went with 450 instead of 500,000, and because there wasn't an appearance bonus or a goal bonus for Messi, I decided to up that signing bonus to 10 million just to make sure that Lionel Messi did accept it. And they did. They both accepted it. His agent was happy, Lionel Messi was happy, and there you can see, guys, Cristiano Ronaldo and Lionel Messi, 92 rated and 93 rated, both in a Manchester United shirt in the Manchester United squad. I've played Ronaldo as a striker in the default squad, Messi on that right hand side, and then on the left hand side in the attack we have Sanchez, and in that 3-man midfield we have Pogba, Nemanja Matic, and the recent signing to Manchester United in real life, Fred, who would obviously currently on the screen right now, he's already been at Manchester United for the 1 season, as we did simulate the first season, getting straight into this video. So there it is then, guys. It is possible to sign Cristiano Ronaldo and Lionel Messi into the same team in career mode, as long as you do simulate that first season first. Otherwise, he's not going to want to leave Juventus, having just joined them from Real Madrid. Once I built this squad, I did just want to simulate it and see how they got on in the season. I simulated the whole of the season, and there you can see, after 38 games in the Premier League, Manchester United did come first, win the Premier League with 60 goals scored, which wasn't the most in the league. You can see there Arsenal and City actually did the same, and goals against, they did only concede 24, which was the least goals conceded in the Premier League that season, and they won the league by 4 points. That, guys, is going to wrap things up for this video. Hope you have enjoyed it. If you are enjoying all the FIFA 19 content on my channel, make sure to leave a thumbs up, subscribe if you are new, and until my next one, I'll be speaking to us later. Take care.